Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to another What's in the Bag, Jay? Now, this is a segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in a bag, draw one at random, and do a review. Now, coming back from last week is Ogre, unrated. A Dark Path, Hour of the Wolf, The Awakening, and Cold Skin. Making its debut this week is Dead Ant. Now, unfortunately, I had to do it this way, whether they got voted for or not, because as you're seeing this, I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to be at my daughter's house. So that's kind of why I had to bring them all back. I couldn't wait until you guys voted. Let's see. All right. I'm going to give the bag a good tussle, and we're going to see what we're going to watch this week. Cold Skin. All right. I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side and take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, which I already did. And we're going to see what comes back next week, which I will be home. Four. All right. Give the bag a good tussle. And we're going to pick 4. Coming back next week is A Dark Path, Hour of the Wolf, The Awakening, and alright, Ogre. If you want to see me review Dead Ant, please vote, and this time they will actually count. But right now, I'm going to watch Cold Skin and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched Cold Skin, and here are my thoughts. Cold Skin is a 2017 film which runs approximately 107 minutes and is directed by Xavier Gens. Now, he was responsible for The Divide, which I do have but I haven't watched yet, Frontiers, which is absolutely fantastic, and Hitman. This stars Ray Stevenson as Gruner. He was in Thor, Punisher Warzone, and Killed the Irishman. It also stars David Oakes as Friend. He was in Shuttlecock, You, and Love by Design. And Aviva Garrido as Aneris. She was in The Good Murders, Solo, not the Star Wars movie Solo, but Solo and The Warning. Now the budget on this movie was £8.5 million, and the worldwide gross was $737,000. And this film took 12 years to get made. It was by a first-time writer. Okay, wow. This movie is amazing. It's not really what I expected. You have a guy played by David Oakes, and he is given the name Friend, which is actually kind of a weird name, but he is on his way to be the weatherman at this lighthouse for 12 months. Now, he's also going to be there with a technician called Gruner. Gruner, of course, is played by Ray Stevenson, And he's like kind of like a crazy mountain man. There is a shack not too far from the lighthouse where the main character, Friend, is staying because Gruner won't let him in the lighthouse. He does find out why when Gruner finally lets him into the lighthouse. What happens at nighttime is they are attacked by hundreds of amphibian men that want to, of course, kill him and tear him apart. And they have to defend themselves. Now, this is, of course, down to the science by Gruner because he is obsessed with defending himself. When they dropped off Friend at this island, they gave him a lot of supplies. So, of course, he has a lot of ammunition, he has vodka, he has tobacco, he has food, stuff like that. And that's part of the reason why Gruner let him in the lighthouse, because he wants to be able to defend himself against these creatures. There is also a creature inside of the lighthouse, which Gruner keeps as a pet. And I'm going to kind of leave that there at that. It plays a significant role in the film, but I'm not going to say what it is because this movie is a lot about humanity, how we treat things that we don't understand. And it's not just a horror movie. I mean, there is horror in it because, of course, it's a creature feature, but it's also a pretty compelling drama about being left in isolation and the kind of things that happens to you. And when you're only there with another person, a pet, and hundreds and thousands of amphibian men trying to kill you, what exactly you'll do to survive. Very good movie. I actually can't remember where I got this. I'm pretty sure I got it from the flea market. I thought maybe at first it was a dollar store purchase, but I'm pretty sure I got it from the flea market. I did look on eBay, and this is going for like, I think, $15. I didn't pay that for it, but yeah, this movie is fantastic. Like I said, it's not really what I expected. There's action, there's horror, there's fantasy, there's drama, there's a little bit of comedy here and there, little comical situations, but it is a fantastic movie. And if you just like film, I definitely recommend it. This actually reminds me of something Guillermo del Toro would direct. Not just because of the amphibian creatures, but the sense of defending yourself and the isolation and the set piece and the actual set pieces in the film are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's definitely a movie I recommend. Don't forget to vote for the ones that didn't make it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.